Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Wow, the echo here really made the bum bum sound really nice. Well, it's our first warm day here in the Phoenix area. It makes it really comfortable to do an intermittent fast. I'll probably do at least 18 hours this time. It also helps that I don't have a very busy day. But this is probably going to be my longest fast since last fall. I want to comment on something that I saw on the news lately. They were talking about why certain countries, especially Switzerland, didn't seem to be affected nearly as much by inflation. And they were talking about how wealthy the average Swiss family was and that they spent a very small amount of their income on necessities. And so when there's a tough economic time, they have a lot of slack to cut back on, right? And when they cut back on slack on non-essentials, the price of the non-essentials have to adjust to respond to the lower demand. I gotta point out something. A lot of Americans are talking about how expensive food is, but you go to the grocery store and 80% of what people buy is non-essential junk food in the first place, and then they're complaining about inflation. I think a lot of people are just closed-minded. They think that they have to eat, and so they might as well eat junk food. And at the very least, if they just cut out all the crap in their diet, right? I would say at least 50% could go easily, right? Probably more, right? I mean, if you don't believe me, just look at people's waistlines, right? A lot of it could go, and not to mention a lot of food ends up in the garbage in the first place, right? And we refuse to believe that. But a lot of people center their entertainment around food, right? For a lot of people, having fun literally means stuffing their faces, and I wish we would rethink what it means to enjoy ourselves, right? I really love intermittent fasting because it opens a portal to other creativities in my life. So you guys have been watching me pour bismuth art. Before that, I used to love to write computer games. Well, I still do. I love to find good vantage points to record Peter Dislike shows, right? And I think a lot of that creativity would not be around me if I were constantly stuffing my face. And I know that because I used to constantly stuff my face. Not doing that creates a vacuum to allow me to be creative. Now, the other reason I love intermittent fasting is how clean everything becomes when I'm not stuffing my face. My camera, my computer, my car doesn't get all dirtied up. I can focus on other things. Yesterday I had a relatively busy day. I work at a tutoring center, and then I had a few online clients that I found by myself. And I've been taking a vacation away from the bismuth art, but normally I would want to do that as well. And I didn't have to worry about when do I get time to eat and all that. I really wish I could stop eating altogether. I sometimes romance about the idea of stopping eating altogether until I fade away, and that's that. And it's not because I'm crazy or anything, quite the opposite. It's because I want to go to a heaven where food never has to bother me again. And it's not because I'm anorexic or suicidal, right? I just dislike the inconveniences and the costs and all that goes into eating. And if I can have freedom from that, even if I have to give up my existence here on Earth, it might be a good trade-off, right? All right. So happy good weather, happy intermittent fasting. Happy freedom, emancipating yourself from food and all the dramas that go around it. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.